All right, I'm here. I am here. Don't worry. Boom. We're good to go. Where's my Streamlabs? Good morning. Good morning. All right. Let's get TikTok going. Turn this camera on. Boom. All right. Everybody having a good day so far? Good morning. Bring this over here. Good morning, fam. We'll see. We'll see if we get stopped out today. ES does look like it wants that continuation, though. It is starting to break out. Remove. Bet. Let's see, go live. Cool. Oh, I'm gonna show NQ who's boss today. Trust me. If we can get those breaks. I'm very, very set on we have to break those levels today for me to take a trade. Or maybe the 30-minute warp. That's like the only other thing, but we have to break those levels. It looks like ES wants it though. ES is starting to push, still breaking out of that little like daily bull flag type deal that we got. So the upper portion of that range is what was that? That like 7,800 level? Or sorry, 7,821 is the main level, but we've rejected off this 7,800 for the last 3 days. So if we get above that, I think there's a good chance we go up in 820. So that's why I would like to see 800, and then after that 820. But yeah, see what the market has to offer today, and just be super, super patient given this week so far. Share my screen for you guys. There we go. What's up, LBJ? Good morning, everybody on TikTok and the tube. If you guys could, make sure to double tap that screen, especially when I first go live on TikTok. Helps a lot with algo. So yeah, make sure you guys double tap that screen. If you look at the top left, top right, and it says follow, that means you are not following. Make sure to do that as well. And then finally, everybody on the tube, make sure to hit that thumbs up. It'd be greatly appreciated. What's up, Jason? I need like $300 more for this payout on Vanquish. Hopefully I can get that today. Let's see. Live trading. Member. Post this on the gram and then we're ready to go. Cool. Let's crush it. Share. Okay. Everything's posted up and we're ready to rock and roll. How's everybody's morning so far? Chilling. Appreciate the heart, whatever the heart does. Loaded with a new Tradeify account. Hopefully, market doesn't want to be dumb today. Hopefully, we can find a good trade. Honestly, I don't like any individuals. SpaceX is strong. I mean, if it got above 149, 60, 150. But other than that, don't really see anything. Oh, I did Muay Thai yesterday. And we just did striking for an hour and like burnout striking. My shoulders, especially my traps, are so sore. How's the video looking today? Let's see. I think I looked at it. I'm pretty sure I didn't like it. Actually, never mind. LBJ, I got something for you in video above 225, 225.10. Break and retest of that. I like the longs. Take it back up into like 225.60. And then after that, no idea where it could go. Oh my God. Thank you for all the gifts, everybody. You're sending roses. How sweet. A singing mushroom. A heart. More roses. Oh, you guys are so nice. I still have zero clue what all that stuff does. London just ranging. Yep, today's all about patience. But good morning, everybody on Tube. Who we got? Trader 007, Alan, Jeff, Justin, Thomas, Vandy, JSR, Razor, Shock 54. I don't know how to say it. I think that's how you say it. Jason, Blind Reaper, Lakata, Ash Trader 95, Water Fasting Results, Dwayne Fontaine, I think that's how you say it. Dope name. What's up? Good morning. Again, if you guys are new and you look at the top left, top right, I don't know what side it's on, but if you look at the top left, top right, and it says follow, that means you are not following yet. So make sure to hit that follow button. It'd be greatly appreciated. Again, look at the top left, top right. If it says follow, make sure to hit it. Oh. Lucid's better. Good morning. What are you guys watching, Team Bull? I agree, Chris. I'd say the last 72 hours have been the most rainbow sessions ever. Is everybody watching, though? Yeah, I like Muay Thai. It's new. It's literally my third class. I've done jiu-jitsu, like actual legitimate training time, probably for like 6 or 7 years. I started in like 2014, 2015. Obviously, I had to take breaks throughout it, but I'd say like consistent training, like 6, 7 years. So Muay Thai is just something new, another learning curve, but you know, it's fun. Just gotta get punched in the face a few times. If they have 5 accounts for $10, you know I'm nuking them. Just straight nuke mode. With Tradeify? Apex. I've never used Revelut, whatever that is. Oh yeah, we did kicks for like, bro, like 10%, like strength with the kicks. My legs are already all bruised up. This is NQ that we have right now. Oh. Got 15 minutes until open. Again, the game plan is we either get above 7,800 on it. Oh my God, I can't talk. 7,800 above ES, not SPX. ES for continuation up in 820, or we touch the daily 8 EMA down at 77.35. And Q, I would like to see us above 30,000 or a touch of the daily 8 EMA at 29594. So I'm going to be very, very patient today. Yup. And again, if you guys are new, look at the top left, top right. It says follow. Make sure you hit that follow button. Make sure you guys tap into my tube channel as well, BrandonTrades, where I'm live right now. 1,800 videos, 140,000 subs, tons of free education. So again, BrandonTrades on the tube. If you want to come tap in, everybody watching on the tube, make sure to hit that thumbs up. Be greatly appreciated. We got about 90 of you in here so far and only 30 likes, so a third of you. Let's crush it today, though. Let's crush it. What questions you guys got while we're chilling? Any at all? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I do want to say too, for the ones watching on TikTok, I'm gonna drop the link in the tube chat. But if you're watching on TikTok, I'm doing a free webinar next Monday. So if you guys want to join that free webinar, I'm not there to sell you on a mentorship. It's completely free. Go to the link in my bio. It takes about 5 seconds to sign up. So again, free webinar next Monday, 7 p.m. EST. If you can't make it, it will be recorded and you will get an email of that recording. You just have to be signed up. So again, the link is in my bio. Is GD here? There he is. Let's see. Make co-host. There you go, buddy. Make sure you guys sign up for the webinar. NQ is now in the 5-minute time frame. Never traded futures. I mean, stick with options. If options works for you, then stick with it, This guy. Oh, I hate this guy. We're going to take a screenshot of that, though. This guy. We are very, very straight over here, and I hope everybody knows that. I don't like Jadon. Oh, you wait, buddy. You wait. Yes, this chart is NQ. Let's see if I can donate to him. We're going to donate to him later. We'll see. We'll see what I come up with. What up, what up? I use Thinkorswim and then Trade for futures. Thinkorswim for charting and options, Trade for execution on futures. What else we got? Got 13 minutes until open again. Feel free to ask questions while we're chilling, everybody. I got you. What you watching today, Mr. GD? No, okay. What's the blue line? It's a trend line on NQ. I'm barely trying to learn trading, doing paper trading right now. Thinkorswim just for charting. Nice. Make sure you check out my tube channel, BrandonTrades. Got tons of videos over there. As far as AMD, I don't really like it. I like NVIDIA more above 225. If we could hold strength above there. And again, if you guys are watching on the TikTok, we got about 130 of you in here right now. Look at the top left, top right corner. If it says follow, that means you are not following yet. So make sure you guys hit the follow button. I live trade every single morning. I go live 30 minutes before market open. Tell you guys exactly what I'm watching, when I'm entering, when I'm getting either stopped out, trimming, moving my stop, etc., etc. So again, look at the follow, top left, top right. If it says it, that means you are not following yet. Enter to buy at 29872. About almost 40 points. Good stuff. Yeah, just make sure to scale out, move your stop loss up, and look, see if you can capture more upside. $10 minutes. Where's everybody tapping in from? What state? State, country, wherever. City. What websites do you need to get in? It depends if you want to trade futures or options. Again, options, I would go with Tradeovate, or sorry, options, I would go with Thinkorswim. Futures, I would go with Tradeovate. Texas, Florida, Charleston, South Carolina, Connecticut, Georgia. So many Floridas every time. Why are so many of you in Florida? Miami, so Florida, South Carolina, Ohio, Tennessee, or Texas, Connecticut, Korea. So fire with Korea. I'll be in Japan in about 2 months. I'm excited. There's so many traders in Miami. I met a bunch of them when I was out there. Nevada, Ohio, for real hustlers in Florida. South Florida. Another Florida. I love the snow. I love Colorado in general. For someone who has never done this and is trying to get in, what do you recommend? Highly suggest checking out my tube channel. Again, you should know what the tube is. I just can't say the whole word. But BrandonTrades on the tube. I got 1,800 videos, 140,000 subs. So make sure you come tap in. I have a whole bootcamp series with like 32 videos. So video 1 through 32. So just type in BrandonTrades bootcamp. I'll pop right up. Yeah, I can see that. I don't know what Colorado state tax is. I think it's like 4%. Corporate income tax rate of 4.4 and state sales tax at 2.9. Honestly, though, the state tax here is worth it because the connections I've made in Colorado is just like, you know, it's going to make me way more money than what I pay in taxes every year. What's up, XC? Flint, Michigan. That's what I like, Ralphie. Want to keep a very close eye on this NVIDIA today, everybody. Starting to get above that 225 now. See if we can hold. Appreciate the follow, Ashley. Good morning. Good morning. Remember, today is all about patience. Unfortunately, took 2 losing trades on NQ yesterday. Small win on AMD. It's just been a very choppy week, but we killed it last week. Only thing we can do is take good trades and use proper risk management and move on and continue to take good trades. So hopefully the market can give us something good. If we do not get that break at 7,800, I don't care about the longs. And if we do not get that touch of 77.35, I don't care about a bounce. So I'm being very specific on what I want today. Besides 30-minute orb, obviously we can watch that, but it depends how the market reacts when we get that. So again, trade safe, trade smart. We also need NQ above 30,000. That's what I would like to see for further upside. Take it up into 30,074. Get above, those previous highs from what is this, 8.5. So what is today? Today's Thursday. Last Wednesday's high. That's where we could really start to see more upside in the market. Yeah. Colorado's a vibe. Colorado is indeed a vibe. How often are we trading? I typically take like 1 or 2 trades a day. Very rarely do I take 3. Very rarely. Remember, Team Bull patience today. Let's crush it, though. Hey. I'm the only Brandon up in here, all right? You're Brandon number 2. Psych. W name, GOAT. Yeah, I really like the video. OFAL, I've never heard of it. I don't have a daily goal. I think daily goals do more harm than they do good. So literally all trading comes down to is taking good trades, and the money will be a byproduct of taking good trades and using proper risk. That's all it comes down to. What are you guys watching today? TikTok and Tube? What do you guys got on radar? I like NVIDIA above 225.10 if we can hold on a 5-minute. Hold on a 5-minute. That's what I like. And then obviously, reliable ES and NQ. Even though it's super choppy. Let's get it though. Thank you, NVIDIA, SpaceX puts. As always, too, if you guys ever need accounts, Apex, Take Profit Trader, Tradeify, and Lucid, you guys can use code Brandon in all caps. It always gets you the best possible discount. Again, Apex, Take Profit Trader, Tradeify, and Lucid. You can use code Brandon, BRANDON, in all caps. I used to trade gold too, but now it really doesn't move too much. I typically use like a different strategy for supply and demand. Well, best of luck, knock savvy. Yeah, recently I have it pulled up now. It finally started moving again. All right, Team Bullets, crush it. The webinar info, if you go to a link in my bio, you can sign up there. It'll be next Monday, 7 p.m. EST. If you can't make it, it will be recorded. Again, if you guys are watching on the tube, make sure to hit that thumbs up. It'd be greatly appreciated. If you guys are watching on TikTok, you want to tap into my tube channel, BrandonTrades, live over there right now as well. You should know what the tube is, but I am live over there right now. If you guys want to come tap in, BrandonTrades, same as my TikTok. All right, everybody. A plus setups only. Stay super, super patient. Yo, do you use more than one strategy? Because on your channel, there's yeah, I use multiple different strategies, but essentially they all stem from key levels in the market and price action with order flow. That's where they all stem from. 30-minute orb, pre-market high, pre-market low, previous day high, previous day low, breaking retests of those levels, supply and demand, and then a couple like intraday setups. It's pretty much all I watch. Again, the blue line is a trend line. Oh, and NQ, NES, actually. You know, GD, you never told me what you were watching, bro. Makes me sad. I'm not prepared for the day. You know, even if you told me, I probably wouldn't know what you're saying. There was a package that came to my front door about 10 minutes ago, though. Did you buy me speakers? Let's see if NVIDIA can get back up above 225.10. And then again, SPX, I keep saying SPX, ES above 7,800. But again, if we just shop today, everybody, I will not take a trade. We have to break the range. I'm being very, very firm on that. We have to break the range. Besides the 30-minute work, we'll see with the 30-minute work. But other than that, very firm. That NVIDIA is getting a really nice push here. So see if we can hold this 225.10. Appreciate the follows. Again, if you guys are new on TikTok, look at the top left, top right. If it says follow, that means you are not following yet. So make sure you guys hit that. I live trade every single day for you guys. All you got to do is follow and join. Some videos really pushing. See, we're going to look for a pullback closer to 225. Do the 225 calls for tomorrow. If we can get that pullback. if we get the pullback. All right, yesterday's high on ES, 77.94. Yeah, I want us to pull back to that 225 level, LBJ. Maybe the ADMA if it pushes up higher. This ES is above yesterday's high. We're going for that 7,800. Okay, so NQ is above pre-market high. ES is at 7,800. We have to have strength above that. AMD's pushing. Hopefully this video doesn't bounce like 50 cents early. Does anybody know if we have news today, though? No news. Or just straight nuker off the open. That stupid NVIDIA got 50 cents away. Got NQ above 30,000. That's what we want. Yep. 30,074 is last week's high. So if we get above that, you know, we could really start to see some continuation from there. Yep. Nvidia bounced 50 cents early and now it's pushing. AMD is super strong too, though. We could watch that that retest of yesterday's high at 491 if we get some more upside. 491.70. Again, everybody watching on the tube, make sure you guys hit that thumbs up. It'd be greatly appreciated. Got 200 of you on the tube right now and only 60 likes. So less than a third of you guys hit that like button. So at least get 100 of you. At least get 100. And again, if you're watching on TikTok, look at the top left, top right. If it says follow, make sure to hit that follow button. We greatly appreciate it. Live trading every single day for you guys. 30 minutes before market open, all you have to do is follow and tap it. So again, look at the top left, top right. If it says follow, make sure to join. Or make sure to hit the follow and join. There we go. Well, NVIDIA just got slaughtered, but it's at the level. I guess we can see what happens. Not a very big fan of this 5-minute. Well, I guess MCI as far as like long term or not really a fan of this NVIDIA. Market's pushing though. NQ is super strong. Would really like to see if we get above that 30,074 and then 7820 on ES. So that'll solidify the uptrend, I believe, and then give us a move higher. Yeah, bookmap is on NQ right now. Yes. User. Again, super patient today. And if you have questions, feel free to ask while we're just chilling, waiting for a setup. Appreciate the follow, Hells. Straight, let's see. How many points did we pump? 864, about like 200 points on NQ. Maybe watch 30,000 retest. I was hoping it wouldn't do it now. Ugh. Watching NQ, ES, AMD, and NVIDIA. I mean, I pretty much just look for confluence with ES and NQ for the most part when I trade those two. But I mean, it doesn't hurt to have, like Apple, AMD, NVIDIA, Tesla, things like that up, just so it adds like further confluence. Because obviously, if they go up, then NQ is going to go up as well. And so is ES, So it doesn't, I wouldn't say it's like required that you have to watch the others, but it does help, because I can trade solely looking at an ES or NQ chart, if I'm traveling, because I only have 2 charts pulled up when I travel. Or when I'm at home, I'll have, more. So I'd say it depends. But it definitely doesn't hurt you to have other things pulled up, if that makes sense. Well, that AMD's bouncing that previous high, but it's already overextended. Hopefully we can just sit here and consolidate for a little bit at this 491.70 level. Who is blowing up my phone? Jadon. Jeez. 7 texts in a row. Bro's like a toxic ex. We are back at 30,000. What up? How does this work? We look for the markets go up and down, and if we make the right prediction using technical analysis, we make money. If we're wrong, we lose money. That's how it works. Of course, it's going to give a shallow pullback to 30K and push. I wanted more downside. I wanted more if I was going to take that bounce. I wanted like 29,975, give or take. Feel you, GD. Wanted further pullback. It did like a super shallow pullback to 30K and just nuked. We are at last week's high, though. Jeez. I'm watching NQ right now, NQ and ES. Pass your eval on that push out. Let's go. Good stuff. Again, we need 20 more likes. Hit 100 likes on the tube. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up. And again, if you guys are watching on TikTok, look at the top left, top right. If it says follow, that means you are not following yet. Make sure you guys hit it. I live trade every single day for you guys. So again, top left, top right. If it says follow, that means you are not following yet. Make sure to hit it. And then come tap into my tube channel, Brandon Trades. 1,800 videos, 140,000 subs. Tons of free education over there too. If you're looking to learn, that's the place to be. Brandon Trades on the tube. Bro, this thing is just gone. God damn. I mean, I'm a little biased, but I would say learn my strategy. Adon, I think is how you say it. I would say learn my strategy. Obviously, it takes time. Like, you're not going to be able to learn this in a week. It's probably going to take a year, year and a half until you finally get like a decent understanding of trading. Market couldn't have done this yesterday when we tried longs. Are you like brain dead wavelength? Pretty sure you are. See if we get this 5-minute candle closed. No, I'm at nothing. Nothing right now. I wanted a deeper pullback on NQ for longs. QQQ has an open gap. Let's see on the daily. An open gap. There's no gap on QQQ. We're about to hit 7,800 on SPX, so psychological level coming up. Okay. Let's see. NVIDIA is above the level. I mean, honestly, if we pushed a little more on NQ and then we pulled back and we hit 30,074, I'd be interested. Because that's that last week high and the high of the consolidation. So 30,074, I like that a lot if we can pull back to it. Keyword if. I'm gonna keep watching that AMD, everybody. Pull back to like 490.20, give or take. Let's see. And then I'll watch the 495 calls if the spreads can narrow. Oh yeah, she gone. But again, if we can get a little more of a push and then a pullback to 30,075, I think that's a good setup that we can watch. Again, if you guys haven't, make sure to sign up for that free webinar that I'm doing on Monday. If you guys haven't seen it, if you're watching on TikTok, the link is in my bio. If you're watching on the tube, I'll drop the link right here. But again, it's completely free to join. I'm not there to sell you on a mentorship. Honestly, just free education. So if you guys want to sign up, again, if you're watching on TikTok, the link is in my bio. If you're watching on Tube, the link is right there. And I sent it like 10 times. Can't miss it. Make sure you can sign up. If you can't make it, again, Monday, 7 p.m. EST, it will be recorded. It will be emailed to you. You just have to be on that list. Videos on how to use Bookmap, yes. If you type in BrandonTrades Bookmap, it'll pop right up. As far as 30-minute orb, we'll have to see. But it is a pretty big move. I'm going to watch the 495s on AMD if the spreads can narrow. So they're about like 40 wide, give or take. I trade options on Thinkorswim and then futures on Trade or Vanquish for options. One of the two. Good stuff, Jonathan. Right now it's 25, but every time it pulls back, it gets wider. Right now it's 35. It was just 50. Okay, see if we get one more pullback candle on AMD. We're still holding that 491.70, but the EMA is just now catching up. It's probably going to push without us. Would not be surprised. Stuff Web Nick, Web So Nick, something like that. I like the pullback to 30,075 now. I think it looks good. Morning, Gleeman. Good morning, good morning. Yes, we're looking for a pullback for longs on NQ right now. Ideally 30,075. See if we can get it. ES is about to hit last week's high too at 78.20. It's probably going to line up with 7,800 on an SPX. Yeah, we'll see what happens up here. Yesterday we just chopped all day, and now today we're just nugging and can't. It's the same thing. Can't get a trade. Give us the pullback. Again, if you guys ever need accounts too, Apex, Take Profit Trader, Tradeify, and Lucid, you guys can use code Brandon in all caps. It always gets you the best possible discount. Again, Apex, Take Profit Trader, Tradeify, and Lucid, code Brandon, BRANDON. Obviously, the goal of these live streams help you guys pass your accounts, help you guys get payouts, teach you guys discipline and patience. So make sure you're following. Join every morning, 30 minutes before open. I'm live and I live trade for the first 2 hours. Yeah, yesterday was choppy. If you sat there and you kept forcing trades yesterday, you could have absolutely blown an account. I went over 2 yesterday, but I only lost $500. little over 500. It was like 527, something like that. But yeah, proper risk management, not continuing to force trades. I don't know if we're going to get a pullback today. Might just be non-existent. Uh, 5 minute time frame. And why is Bookmap moving so fast? It's what it does. It's orders in real time. I would like a pullback. See if we can get one. 8 EMAs lining up with that 30,075. But, oh, we're right at 7,800 on SPX. Yeah, I mean, I'd say this year has been a little different for trading. Absolutely. But got to get experience trading with in or different market environments. Just got to get experience in it. Time's at 8 o'clock. We got our 30-minute orb, but it's so overextended based off of that. What up? Right now, I'm just chilling and waiting for the market to pull back. What we thinking, Team Bull? This Nvidia is not looking too bad again. It's definitely like very weak compared to the overall market, though. Good stuff, Lane. I would just really like if this NQ could pull back to 30,075. That's my level for today. What is it? Russell doing? Russell actually pulled back. The Dow actually has a better 30-minute orb. Yeah, I don't even know if I'm gonna watch the orb, to be honest. Yeah, pretty low probability, but we can't even reject this because there's no supply. So we can't just sit there and say, oh, a price is gonna reject. So we gotta look for an uptrend. Best prop firms, least stringent consistency rules. I don't know what that word is, but take profit trader, no consistency. The only consistency it has is on the eval. You cannot do more than 50% in one single day. Other than that, you're fine. So take profit trader. That's honestly my favorite firm. Again, like I've used and use Apex, Lucid, Tradeify, Take Profit Trader. I've gotten payouts from all of them, but Take Profit Trader is my favorite out of the four. So obviously make sure to use code Brandon, BRANDON. But yeah, the four, Take Profit Trader is my favorite. I actually have a prop firm guide coming out soon. It's done. I'm just waiting for them to put it out. I think this NVIDIA definitely wants more. Yeah, I think it's going to push LBJ. I think I might have missed the opportunity. The only thing I don't like is that it was so weak when NQ and ES were really pushing. So I feel like might have already missed the entry. ES is coming back to test that 30-minute orb, but same thing. Overextended move. $20. Peace out, XC. That was just all me, Stuz. Yeah, that was me. Those are my buy orders. Again, if you guys are new on TikTok, look at the top left, top right. If it says follow, that means you are not following yet. Make sure you guys hit it. I live trade every single day for you guys. So again, if it says follow at the top left, top right, make sure you guys hit it because that means you are not following yet. So hit the follow button, tap in with me every single morning, 30 minutes before market open. Ask questions, learn patience, discipline, my strategy, etc., etc. Yeah, overall, good vibe in here. So again, make sure you guys hit that follow button. And also make sure to check out my tube channel, Brandon Trades. Brandon Trades on the tube. Am I in a trade? No. No pullback. How much is Bookmap? It's like $100 a month if you do the packages that I do. It's just CME data. So Bookmap CME data and then Global Plus, which comes with indicators. You could do Global, which does not come with indicators. If you want to check out Bookmap, there's a link right there. But how do I like using it? Been using it every day for probably about 4 years now. And what exactly am I looking for in correlation with the chart? Pretty much buyers and sellers at my key level. That's all it comes down to. Buyers and sellers at key levels. If there is no buyers or sellers at key levels, then we know the level is not valid. What indicators do I use? 21 EMA, 8 EMA, and VWAP. Pretty sure that video is going to go. There's a whole boot camp series, Keta. So if you type in Brandon Trades boot camp, I'll pop right up. Watch all of them. They're a little cringe. I recorded them, I think, like 3 years ago, and I did not know how to do lighting. I didn't know how loud my mic was. So they're a little cringe, but there's still good education in there. Okay. I'm simply using the 5 and 2 minute to snipe my entries, but everything I do is based on higher time frames. So the 5 and 2 minute just help me get better entries. Question is, do we actually get a pullback today? Do we actually get a pullback? Team Bull, any of you take trades yet? besides Mr. 34R trade. Small scalp. Yeah, that's a decent, or actually a really good trade, Chris. I don't know. I might be interested in the ES 30-minute orb. 78.21. 8 EMAs coming up. Ideally, we sit up here for, another candle, and then we pull back and we hit it. So we'll see. I mean, it's really up to you, Graham. If you want to put your stop at break even, you can do that. If you trimmed at 30%, you got some profits. Sorry, I was on the phone. Let's watch this 30-minute orb, everybody. Yeah, that would require a pullback. So how's your day, GD? Good. No complaints. I'm sore today. Other than that, we good. Oh, I guess screw the 30-minute orb. Just set another new high day. AMD's at the level. You know, there's nobody else I would want to watch this this slow grind up with, GD. Just you. Not J Dunn, not Grizzly. Only my best buddy. What? Just him or J Dunn. I don't want to watch this with them. Just you. You're the homie. You're my best friend. All right, well, we're retesting the 30-minute orb on NQ, but way too overextended. No, AMD closed below that 490, 170, so I don't care about it anymore. Again, if you guys are new, look at the top left, top right on TikTok. Make sure you guys hit that follow button. It'd be greatly appreciated. Why is there a fake me giving a WhatsApp number out? Get out of here. Loser. Oh my God. Slow grind. Like we're at the level that I would typically watch for a retest entry to go long. It's just we literally nuked. How many points is this? 866. About like 400 points on NQ, but no real pullback. So it makes the probabilities of it bouncing off that 30-minute orb so much lower probability. Because at that point, you know, the market's already made that move. So is there a possibility that it could bounce this 30-minute orb and go higher? Absolutely. But the market's already moved 400 points with no real pullback, you know? So, yeah. The Dow doesn't look too bad, though. Possible pullback. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know if we'll get a trade today. No, I don't care about AMD anymore. It broke below the level, closed below it. It made a new high before it pulled back for a fib, so that fib wouldn't be valid. Already did the pullback to the higher low and new high. Dude, this thing is just gone. Hmm. I don't know. Just wait. Wait and see if there's anything else. Look at RSI. I don't have to look at RSI to tell you it's overextended. I guarantee it's probably at like 80 or 90 by now. No, we're at all-time highs on ES. We can't even sit here and say, hey, price is going to reject. We just can't. All-time highs, can't do that. I'll be back in a second, though. I'm going to go get my water. I have no idea where it's at. I'll be back. Hold on. Water secured. Oh. That's if we get a pullback to the ADMA. But then the question is, how much more room do we have to run? We've already pushed so much. So I don't know. I really don't know. Any questions you guys got while we're chilling? I mean, like, we could see how price reacts if we get a pullback, but then equally at the same time, it's, so overextended that it might get a deeper pullback. You know what I mean? So it really depends how we react. That's all it's going to come down to. What up? What up? Again, sorry it's a boring day, everybody. So, GD. I don't know. I'm bored, bro. What? I just wanted to talk to you, bro. I'm bored. It's quiet. I think there's a very high probability chance that we don't take a trade today. Never say never. I think there's like a 92% chance. It typically your first payout is typically the one that takes the longest, but after you get that first payout, it's pretty quick from there on out. Got you, Sergio. Like, I mean, it could be a scalp if we hit the ADMA, and if it turns out to be bigger, cool. But I still think that probability is like pretty low, you know. I typically live trade for the first hour and a half of market open. So got another like 30, 45 minutes in me. I don't know how it's still grinding, to be honest. I don't know how it's still going up. ES and NQ are pretty much the same. Yeah, sometimes they will diverge, but for the most part, they should trade together. Team Bull, you guys got questions while we're chilling? Not doing absolutely nothing besides probably getting FOMO. Any questions at all? Sub Antonio. This is just for premium. The Zoom. How old is my cat? 4. She just never grew. She's a little dwarf. Four-hour breaker or 15-minute breaker. I'm straight. I don't look at that. So, neither. Am I on FOMO? Not really. It just sucks that we got chopped up yesterday because I was looking for this move up. And then today, it made the move that I wanted yesterday. But it is what it is. There's going to be more opportunity, more chances to make money. So, yeah. Sorry, new to trading is what you put in going to determine what you gain. You just know your max risk, what you put in, but your max gain could potentially be unlimited. You could put, like, my biggest trade was $4,000 into 32,000. So it depends how long you hold the trade. It's really what it comes down to. I look for 30-minute orb, pre-market high, pre-market low, previous day high, previous day low, and supply and demand with order flow. Take the highest point and the lowest point of price action within the first 30 minutes, wait for price to pull back to it and test it as support or resistance, and then look for potential trade off of it. Yep, AMD just had to break below the level and invalidate it before pushing. What's the most amount of money you've made in a day? Again, 32,000. How's the GTR treating you? Love it. Why didn't I take this trade again? Overextended, so makes it lower probability that it's actually going to work out. Yeah, on one trade, yes. Yep, Tesla too. Chris, not weekly, but I do it in my long term. Yeah, LBJ is your guy for that. Wish we would get a pullback. You can use TradeZella. I don't really journal anymore. I've just been doing it for so long that, like, I just know. I know if I do something wrong, how to manage it, how to, bounce back from it. I know how to control my emotions, but TradeZella is a good, like, digital one that you can use. I think code Brandon works over there for like 20% off. I don't know. At least he used to. I don't know if it still does. What time is it? 8:40? Where'd my TikTok go? Where'd my chat go? TikTok, I lost you guys. What the hell? Well, I don't know where the chat went. Oh, well, there's that. Where is the chat though? What is happening? What? Yeah. Nice. I rage quit yesterday. I have zero idea where my TikTok chat went, so that's cooked. But again, if you guys are new, make sure to hit that follow button, top left, top right. If it says follow, that means you are not following. So make sure you guys hit it. I think there is a very high probability we do not take a trade, though. Very high probability. What other questions you guys got while we're just chilling? Again, if you guys haven't signed up for the free webinar too, make sure you guys do that. Here is the link right here. If you guys want to sign up for it, if you're watching on YouTube, if you're watching on TikTok, the link's in my bio. Make sure you guys sign up. It takes like 5 seconds to do so. It's next Monday at 7 p.m. EST. If you cannot make it, it will be recorded and it will be sent to you. But you have to be on that list if you can't make it. Thoughts on having multiple futures accounts? Is it better to keep grinding one and getting payouts or grinding two? It's kind of, it comes down to psychology, to be honest. Like, how many accounts can you handle at once? For me, if I were to trade 20 Apex accounts at once and watch the P&L fluctuate, I think I'd probably have a brain aneurysm. So I can do like 5, 10, just psychologically, that's easier. But it's kind of like the same thing when it comes to contracts, start with one when you feel comfortable with one, then go to two. If you're comfortable with two, then three, and then 4 or 5, et cetera, et cetera. So that would be my suggestion. I literally have zero clue where my TikTok chat went, and I don't know how to pull it back up. Zero clue. Vanquish is the options prop firm that I use, and you can use code Brandon over there, BRANDON. I'll send a link in the chat. Vanquish. Right there. Discount code Brandon. Are we about to get 2 red candles in a row? Did my eyes deceive me? Is you talking to me? Honestly, 30-minute orb on ES looks pretty good. That would actually be like a decent pullback to hit it. See if we can get that. Okay. We might actually get the pullback to it. We're getting close. Come on, bro. A little lower for me. We are hitting the ADMA on NQ right now. So if we bounce, that's why. First time we've touched it all day. Again, if you guys are typing on TikTok, I cannot see my chat anymore. I don't know where it went. So that's why you guys should tap into my YouTube, BrandonTrades, where I'm also live right now. Because I can see the chat over there. BrandonTrades on YouTube. Come on, give us 5 more points. Yes. Watching from like this 21.5 to like 18.5 on ES, everybody. Got a lot of confluence down here. Okay, we're getting close. Touching it here. Let's see if it gets balled up. Again, potentially could hit 18.5 or like 18 area, but this previous all-time highs in 30-minute orb. This candle closes in 30 seconds though. No entry yet. Definitely not a full entry. It probably wouldn't even be a half, to be honest. Have to see if they can reclaim this 30-minute orb for me to be interested. This is like that general area. And then Q's kind of like bull flagging. Still no entry. Also have that confluence of 7,800 on SPX, psychological that we're holding above. Like I said, if we're going to bounce, this is the area to watch. We just need the confirmation. But still no entry. And you can see that we have orders at the 70-20, but then equally we have more sell orders above. Still nothing. Thank you held that 8 EMA. But it looks like those buyers pulled their orders at 78.20. The sellers are still there. It's kind of like the last resort for ES for it to possible or for it to potentially reclaim. Lose this 21 EMA, then I don't know. This only area that I like. Only that 21 so far. I don't know. See how this 5-minute candle closes, and then maybe maybe a pullback. But now the 8 EMA is getting too close to where price currently is, right at 26. Price is already at 24, so that makes it very limited upside. Would have to get above 26. And plus NQ's not being able to reclaim that ADMA either. So I mean we held above it. I don't know though. I think it could absolutely push. I'm not entering up here, but it might just end up missing and that's okay. Had the right idea, just no execution. It actually clears that ADMA, then it should push more. But again, not personally not in this. Unfortunately, no trade there. It might push though. We get long on in or on YM. Fire. Yeah, might not be able to get it. It is what it is though. Just that slow grind up and then that first pullback. I mean, technically we still wouldn't even be at a 1-to-1 risk reward. So we'll see. Think I'll give the market like another 15 minutes, everybody. 15, 20 minutes, see if it presents us anything else. Again, if you guys ever need accounts, Apex, Take Profit Trader, Tradeify, and Lucid, you guys can use code Brandon in all caps. Always get you the best possible discount. Again, Apex, Take Profit Trader, Tradeify, and Lucid, code Brandon, all caps. Till the end. Yeah, even on that pop up, we wouldn't have gotten the 1-to-1 risk reward, so that trade still wouldn't have made sense. Rejecting off that ADMA right now and coming back down. And again, sorry I can't see the TikTok chat, everybody. I don't know where it went. But if you guys are new, make sure to hit that follow button. It'd be greatly appreciated. If you look at the top left, top right, and you see follow, that means you are not following yet. So again, make sure to hit the follow. It'd be greatly appreciated. Questions, Steam Bull? Oh, when did GD even leave? Did he even say bye? Bro just hit us with the silence. For real. He hates me, as you can tell. I just try to talk to him. He cold shoulders me every time. Maybe. Well, he said he was going to buy me some. I ain't putting on no big ass headphones. For real. Flying us to victory. Actually, I don't even know if it's worth giving the market 15 more minutes of my time. Yeah, I think I'm going to call it. No trades for me today. Didn't see anything worth taking, but tomorrow's Friday. TGIF, we do the same shit. Hop on, look for good trades, take them if they're there, and use basic risk management. So, yeah, we'll call it. If you guys haven't signed up for the free webinar that I'm doing on Monday, there's that link right there. Can't miss it. I sent it like 30 times. Actually, hold on. I might have actually messed it up. Hold on. 1 second. Sent the wrong link. There. This link here. So, can't miss it. Other than that, if you guys need accounts, Apex, Take Profit Trader, Tradeify, and Lucid, you can use code Brandon in all caps, BRANDON. Have a good day, and let's do it again tomorrow. Peace. All right, TikTok and YouTube, I'm gonna call it here. No trades today. Stayed super patient, but nothing that I saw worth taking. So have a good day, and I'll talk to everybody tomorrow. Peace. Make sure to follow, subscribe as well. Boom.